Well, this is a car I was very excited for. This is the Coquette D5, and it's disappointing. I'm just gonna go out of my way and say right now, it's disappointing. I haven't gotten into the customization, I haven't really seen the customization of it, but, yeah, let's just get in and you'll immediately see why I kinda absolutely hate this car. Because it's a C6 Corvette. My pap, I think he's trying to sell his. We're not gonna recreate his build, however, it is free with GTA Plus. So, I will gladly grab 2 more because there was a livery for this thing I know of. And I'm gonna try to recreate that build. But this is why I hate it. This is why I hate it. I mean, it kind of sounds like a V8, but, like, it's not a Coquette V8. Like, that engine should not be making that sound. Because they already have a really good Coquette sound that they use for, like, all the older Coquettes. Like, they used it for the, regular Coquette. They used it for the, I'm trying to think. My brain is shitting itself. The one, pretty much all of them. Also, I did get all the boring stuff out of the way already. But, yeah. I have not looked into the customization of this thing, but I hope that they do fix the engine sound. It should sound like the older, Coquettes in the game, because they have a really good engine sound. And I don't know why they didn't put it on this. Makes like no sense. But anyways, let's just get... Well, I did not mean to do that. Let's just get into the, yeah, doing the, force link. Press Y to change view. But, am I here? Or change the stats, but I'm used to upgrade cars and Forza, but I just did that to, clear the smoke so we can see what we're actually doing. So we have catback exhaust, double exhaust, that there's kind of a difference. It's just slashed. Titanium, double bore. I really wish I had something that actually like filled in the rear there, and then there was like no difference there. Like, I really wish I had something that I could actually fill in the bumper. I guess we'll go with these, the double exhaust. That, I feel like that fits the best. Okay, let's go with the grills. Actually, do we have any bumpers? Like, do we have rear bumpers or anything? We don't. But I guess let's just go with, not the explosive, let's go with the grill. So they have slat grill. That kind of reminds me of the, C7 concept. That grill there. Then they have chrome utility. They have chrome utility throwback grill. Then what that's for. And then we have chrome with trim. Race grill, chrome race grill, center, and then just, yeah. We are going to go, I think we're going to go with we're going to go with the utility grill. Don't know why they call it a utility grill, but I feel like that one looks the best. Now for the hood, secondary hood. I feel like you could maybe do something with the livery, like with the parts. Car hood, carbon stock vented, and then you got race vented. Center vented, rally package. I guess that's like the ZS6-ish. They have resto mod. I really like that actually. I think we are gonna go resto mod. Then livery have. That kind of reminds me of the Hot Wheels Corvette that came out this year. They had one in orange and one in yellow, but both had the black stripes like that. Actually, I could recreate that thing. Blue double stripes, white double stripes. That must be the Grand Sport. I really like that. I think we might go with that, Flames. This is the one. This is from Need for Speed. I think Most Wanted. I never played it, but I've always wanted to. Then, oh, I got another Sprunk livery. Zero and Faded Camo. Very interesting, but yeah, we're going with that. Mirrors. Oh, wait, does that... It adds the livery there. And we got carbon stock. Plate. I just want to say those... Okay, those mirrors do actually... I don't know if that's the same. I just noticed the mirrors looked a little weird. But we're going to go with that. Rear diffuser. No! Stop! Got secondary diffuser. That fills the rest in. But I don't even know if I like that. That's the thing. Like, if they just had a pretty basic diffuser... Like, nothing crazy, I would go with it, but that's just way over the top. And anyway, since this is the Grand Sport Corvette, we are gonna paint it. I think we're gonna paint it dark blue. I was gonna say silver, I think was a color for a Grand Sport. But something like yeah, literally dark blue. And then we are also gonna do another metallic for the dark blue on the secondary. There we go. Actually, I'm trying to think. If we do a pearlescent, maybe just a regular blue pearlescent, that works so well. Actually, what chameleon color was added this month? Let me see. Chameleon. Was it off-white pearl? I don't know. It was not off-white pearl. I don't know. I don't know what they did this month. Like, obviously sell it. We're not doing that. Skirts. Secondary skirts. I think we might actually do something for the skirts. Do we have splitter? We do have splitters. Okay. So here we definitely do want to go with something subtle. Maybe something like the plastic race skirts. Yeah, probably the plastic race skirts. And splitters, the secondary lip, plastic. I think maybe just something simple. We don't want to go too over the top. Because, like, the customization, they want you to go crazy on this, but crazy doesn't really work on this car. That's the thing. Like, that kind of looks like a Callaway splitter, honestly. That looks like, that reminds me like Callaway. We're just gonna go with the plastic lip splitter we have. Spoilers, secondary plastic. So, you can definitely, like, up-badge this thing a little bit. Like, you can turn it from a basic C5 Corvette to, like, the Z06 or even the Grand Sport like we have now. Oh, damn. What the hell's the difference between the rounded ducktail and the regular ducktail? It's regular ducktail. I think I do like the, I like the rounded one better. I use crazy wings. Crazy does not work on this car at all. It does not look good. So suspension, we could definitely lower this thing because it was riding way too high. And I do like the stock wheels, but I feel like we could maybe do something else. I don't know what though. Like what? Like modifying a car like this, it's kind of hard because you don't really know what wheels will look good other than the stock ones. Like, the thing with the C6 is it's too old. I feel like with the C6, it's too old to be modern, but it's too new to be retro. So the modifications are stuck right in the middle. Because at the same time, it's like an American, I consider it a sports car because I guess it could be a muscle car maybe, but yeah. Also, I do feel like these wheels do look pretty good on it. And we are gonna... Black or white? What if we go with, like, bronze wheels? Like the anodized copper pearl. That doesn't really work. I think we are just gonna go stock there and then no tire lettering. We already got bulletproof tires. I think that's it. So as we drive this, I do have a couple of critiques of this thing. Number one, I wish we could change the bumper. I wish we actually had bumper options than just the stock one. Same with the rear bumper too. Like, we definitely need different bumpers. The engine sound is the big one. The engine sound is the absolute kicker here. Because it should not sound like that. They have a really, really good sound for the other Coquettes. I don't know why they didn't put that on this. Maybe Rockstar's trying to come out with more and more disappointing cars. And another thing, too, I really wish that we could take off the roof. Because some C6s in real life are Targas. And you can't even change the roof, too. I just realized. They had no roof options. So you can't make it a, like, primary color roof, a secondary color roof. But with the way it's colored, you should be able to remove it. Something else, too, like, you should have been able to have, like, maybe a full convertible, the Targa with the roof off or on. maybe even like a rag top too. There was a lot of missed opportunities with this thing. They really, it's a good car, don't get me wrong. They did do really well on it, but at the same time, it's terrible. Like, it's a great car, and I'm so glad it's in here, but they really missed with it. Like, I still love it. It's still an amazing car. And genuinely, it is probably one of my favorite looking cars in the game. Well, except for the front. I do wish we could have, like, changed the headlights or something. But other than... Actually, it does look really good. But other than that, like... I don't... Like, there's just so much more they could have done with this thing, and they just didn't do it. But in terms of performance, it's fast. Like, this thing is... Let's talk about performance for a sec, because this is a review on the car and its customization. The customization is certainly there, although they could have done a better job. But this, like, how fast are we going? Like, oh my god, we're going almost 130. Dude, we were doing almost 130. Okay, this thing is actually, like, wildly fast. And it does also, like, turn really well. Like, it's a little boatish, but it has, like, a really nice turning circle. Like, ow. That's good. Like, this is okay, this is actually, like, an enjoyable car to drive. Like, I like this a lot. This thing, it's not HSW, and I think it is faster in terms of top speed than an HSW car. Let's actually test out. We're at the airport for a reason. Let's do this. So let's just go here, the first person. Yeah, this thing accelerates, like, really quickly. Look at that. We're past 110, past 1... So we are going to rip this thing around this way. Try to get a little more speed. Like we did curb boost a little. Don't want to turn too much because I don't want our speed to drop. That's like... Okay, it's 125. I thought before we were doing... Oh, there it is, 130. Okay, I think it is 130. It might be 130 miles an hour. So this makes it one of the fastest sports cars in the game that's non-HSW. It was handling like this, I mean... Like, oh, let me show... Where's another turn? Like, handling like this, that's pretty fair. Like, this thing, if you could, like... I don't know. If you could kind of, like, get the back end out a little more... Like, you saw me tapping the brakes to kind of get a little more rotation. If you do that, then, like, you're set. Actually, we have a time trial here. Just see, how much time do you have on the time trial? 224. So we'll set our route and respawn. Go up there. We're gonna do this time trial in the, Coquette, or Corvette, really. It's like, this thing, it's solid. Like, I like this thing a lot. Seriously. Like, obviously, there are some flaws. The flaws are there, but so are, like, the positives. Because this car, this is, an actually decent car to have in the game. Like, for 1.7 million, which I admit is maybe a little steep, I feel like, at the same time, it's kind of worth it. Because you're getting a pretty decent car out of it. But even then, there are, like, much better cars you could choose than this that are maybe a little cheaper. I don't know what, but, like... If Rockstar changes the engine sound, I would say it'll be worth it. However, in the meantime, because it doesn't sound the best... I'm gonna say get it if you really like it. With the handling and the speed, it's worth it, but it's up to you. Me personally, I love the C6. Bipap has a C6. Try to sell it. I'm actually gonna go take photos for him, for his listing. But like, it's decent. It's nice. I do like it a lot. Also, I should say, it doesn't have HSW. It does have a missile lock-on jammer, though, so do with that what you will. So you will be pretty safe while driving this thing because people can't lock onto you. I'm trying to focus on the time trial here. Don't know if we're gonna beat it. Even though, just remember, with these time trials, they were made for cars all the way back like 2013. They weren't made for the cars of today. You still have like 30 seconds to get to the destination. You have like 0.4 miles to go. It's up at the observatory, which I feel like I'll get my thumbnail there too. Okay, whoa. It has a lot of front end grip, I will say that. I feel like it has a little more front end grip than the rear end. Maybe grip split like, I want to say 49% in the rear and 51% in the front. My brain's just pooping itself because I was talking so much. But personally, like, this thing, it's an amazing car. Like, I do really like it. It's not the best. I would probably give it a solid, like, 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10.